We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. As October looms, the pennant race intensifies. It's a pivotal matchup between two division rivals. Next. Charlie Morton gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready. Here's the first offering. Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Batting third.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Benintendi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Renfroe will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at ball 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
No strike.
The 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
3-1 to Martinez.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Boston nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
So digging in now, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Martinez is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
First pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Diaz rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. And I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher. And you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
1-1 the count now.
2ですか。早速打たれとるんですけど、どないなっとんすか、これは。全部抜けていくんですけど、なかったことにやらせてもらっていいですか。もう一回一からやりましょうかね。なんかこの展開が納得いかないですけどね。なんでこうも連打を食らうのか。10連敗の幕開けやったらみんな幕開けせんでいいですわ。というか、未だにノーアウトってこれどないなってんすかこれ。三振王が投げてるんですけど。 難易度はそこまで高ないんですけどね。その割にはこの連中打ちまくっとるんですけど、アウトが取れないんですけど、次打たれたらちょっとやり直しましょうかね。新三流でちょっと、またストライク入ってないし、これはちょっと納得いかんですな。やり直しましょうかね、これ。これはちょっと納得できるな。次やり直して打たれるんやったらしゃあないですけど、この始まりはちょっと納得いかんすわ。まだノーアウトですよ。でストライクが入らんというこのやばい事態で、これまた入ってこれは来ませんな。優勝を目指してるのにこんなことしとったんじゃ話になりませんよ、ほら。これまたボールです2回に10点、2回に10点、取り返せりゃいいけど、なんか出だしからめっちゃやる気なくなるんですけど、これ。3点が取れんことはないとは思うんですけど、なんかこの出だしから感じ悪いですね、これ。どないしましょうかね。このまま続けるべきか、なかったことにするか。審査やったら多分やり直してるでしょうね、これ。納得できる。もしなんかずっと釣り合い。これはなんか納得いかんすな。
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs,
しかもこの三振王が投げてこんだけ打たれるっていうのが打者一軍じゃないですか。これはひどいな。年末やから年末どうしましょうかね。消しましょうか、これ。ちょっとなんか納得ができんのな気がする。4点はきついな。出だしから4点って何してんすかね、これ。3安打4点。やりにくいですね、これはまた。
Here's Jose Peraza. Checking out his righty-lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
まあちょっと様子見て、あんまりにもあれやったらちょっともうやり直しましょうか。まあ普段やり直しとかがしないですけどね。負けても勝ってもそれでやるっていうやり方でやってた。まあなんか序盤からこれやったら納得がちょっと。今のボール球ちゃうんですか。これは守ってる人らもやる気なくなりますよね、こんなしょっぱなから。負け犬を新組の真似。それ言われるとなんかやめ続けようかなと思う。
Adames shading to his right.
いきなり4点はほんましんどいな、これ。さっきの回点取れんかったんですよ。
Let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie
どう
Adames.
しましょうかね。
Elite shortstop up to shoot. Young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Bryce trade, and we've watched him
これ
slowly
もし
creep
落
his
とす
way
と
to
な
the
る
big leagues.
と
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Devers is carrying around his spark and slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat.
まあ負ける時もまあ確かにありますけどね、なんかこの序盤の打たれ方がなんか
1-1 home.
ひどすぎますよ。
In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's got 5
こん
base
なに打
hits
たれる
and
んかっていうぐらい。
26 at bats. Bases are empty, one man out.
三振王が投げてこれやからね。
Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
あとは問題こっちが点取れるんかってい
Is
うこ
over
と
and
で
he puts it away and fouls around for the second out.
さっきヒットは打ったんですけど。
In now, Marcus Wilson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First
こ
delivery
れ
to him
ど
on
う
the
し
way.
ましょうかな。
The 1-0 home.
負けれん試合でいきなりこれっていうのはなんか
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Fouled away.
まあ確かに
2
ね、
out, nobody on.
どんだけ10点取られようが20点取られようが、まあそれはそれでやってましたからね。まあやりますか、じゃあ。まあシンさんやったら絶対やめてるでしょうね。こんなんやってられるかとか言って。
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball,
So
and
that's
that's how
what
the
they're
inning
not
comes to
doing.
an end. Red Sox
So
go down
what
1-2-3. They
もう一
trail
回やり
here
直す
4-0.
まあ気合でやりますか、じゃあ。
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's a
こ
guy
の
looking to
厳しい
break
状
out in a
況
big
から
way. Hasn't been getting the results
跳ね
for
返
his
して
club
逆
have
転
been
します
hopeful.
が、まあやる気がちょっと序盤からなくなってきましたけど、まあもう一応ピッチャーも用意して、これでまた打たれたらやばいですね、これ。
Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
残りで9連敗で終わってな
Slider
る
is in
ね。
there for a called strike.
9連敗ってことは9連勝ということです。まあでもレイズもね、また終わりの方にヤンキース3連戦待っとるからね、あそこで多分
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1回ぐらいは負けるとは思うんですけどね。
As a
その
veteran
前
out on the mound,
が
that's
オ
a
リオール
pitch
ズですか
that you
ね。
expect to get a call on. Got to
オリオー
believe
ル
he
ズ
keeps
4連
pounding
戦。
that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
そのチームがなんとかね、レイズを叩いてくれるとありがたいんですけど。
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to
やってみ
overcome
ますか。
when
ま
teams
あ、い
start
きなり
figuring out
感
what
じ悪いです
locations
け
you
ど。
just can't handle.
出花をくじかれましたけど
Jose
ね。
Martinez. As the first pitch here
あ
has
とは
been
この
high,
人が
it's ball
立ち直
one.
ってくれる
His
のかどう
average
かってい
sits
う。
at 296 entering play. 18 homers and 75 RBIs.
びっくりしましたよね、初回からなんか
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Yandy Diaz.
まあでもこのチームもよう打ちますよね。さすが1位だけのことはありますよ。ヤンキース相手でも2勝1敗でいくぐらいですからね。この間のスネルとかいうピッチャー、昨日ヤンキース戦で投げてましたけど、3-3で追いついてから最後勝ってたみたいですからね。負けるんかな思ったらちゃっかり勝ってますからね。
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground.
よっしゃ、なんとかこの回はあっさり終わりましたけど。
But they hold a 4-0 lead.
とにかくあれっすな、1点でも取っていかんと。
So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after his Margot. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. High chopper to third.
もう一回ちょっと集中し直さなダメですな、これは。
2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
なんとかまずは1点2点ですな。
A dive, but it's off his glove.
ポロリはするけど、これをまたアウト。この人はでもね、序盤からいきなりツーベース打ったんですね。これ点取れるな思ったんですけど、その後が続かず。
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And it's 1-1.
まあさすがに4連勝できるほど甘くはないんですけどね。このチームは3勝1敗ぐらいやったらまあまあこうやと思うんですけど。
Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 4-0.
まあそら4立てできたらもう言うことなしですけど。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
また持ってかれた。マジか。今よう打ちますな。第40号。この男も40本打ってんすか。
It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and the Rays have opened this up to 5-0. まだランナーおらんかったかいですけど、それでもいきなり。
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
これで5点ですか。
Into the box, Brendan Lau.
3回で
As the first
5
pitch
失
to him is in there
点。
for
か
a
な
called
りやばい
strike
です
one.
ね。
Looking at his career totals, Lau is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
これはちょっともう早めに変えた方がいいかもしれんな。
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Liner in there for a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
左が得意なんですか。右の割に左が得意で。もう変えましょうか。じゃあちょっと今日はもうスパッと諦めて違うピッチャーでいきますか。このままやともう終わってまいそうでね。打たれすぎですわ。この途中の回までやったらまた体力もそんな使ってないんでから出直してもらわなしゃあないですな、これ。まさかそこでノックアウトとはね、3回持たず。
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Manuel Margot is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. From the stretch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him. When that swing came through the zone, I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Nate Lowe. And he puts it on the ground to second. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We played 3 full, and the lead is now 5-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman.
4回ですか。4回42球。
Now here's the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
低めでした。
Fouled away.
今のも何とも言えん。ボールのようなストライクのような。ギリギリですな。
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has got everything working. He has them in the proverbial.
1-1 the count.
釣り竿がガンガンです。
One out, nobody on. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate. That'll be ruled a strike. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball. And it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
のは大変なんです。見逃しても入っとるから。
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll take the breaking ball too low and it's 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
これですよ。
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now first digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department.
今のはグッドでしたね。
At the plate now, Jose Peraza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And there's ball 2 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat. Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's 0-1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball is swung on and missed. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
これは見事に2点タイムリー。 よしよしよし。これでまたやる気が上がってきましたな。ちょうどまた右中間。いや、2アウトからこの2点はでかいですね。
Standing in now, Marcus Wilson, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
いや、わからんもんですね。2アウトでいきなり人からフォアボールが出て。ここで逆転やな。だいぶでも制球が乱れてきたというか、球数がでもなんやかんや74球やからね、スタミナもだいぶ減ってきましたよ。おー、カーブな。あのカーブをいかにこう空振らいを、今にも速いんですよね。遅めな感じやけど速い。これはボールですよ。歩かしてくれてもいいんですけど。入ってるんですかね。入りチョン入ってるんですかね。ボールを10個選べば。あれがでも入ってるかどうかのあれが見れない。
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames.
よし。ちょっとだけ待ってください。
Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information.
金をズボンに釣り日記をつける、そんなんあるんですか。えらいみんなくつろいでますな、これ。寝転がってますけど、これ何してんすか。筋トレやってますやん。ここで腹筋運動ですか。おもろい人ですな。
He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
待ってる間でも何かしら体を動かすというすごい人らですね。
The 1-0 home. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
コロリンチョしましたね。
Are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play.
これはいい感じで。エラーランナーが帳消しです。
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That evens it up 1-1. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Hard on the ground toward short. Bogarts has it. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
That's the cat and mouse of the game.
取るんが精一杯。
Find yourself count leverage. Think you're getting a heater. Keep
話し合いました。もうスタミナがなくなってきました。 この回はちょっと行ってもらいたいですよね。みんなだいぶスタミナが疲れてきて回復してない。
Again, another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
でも右も左もあんまり苦手感がないですね、これ。変えましょうか。なんかやばそうなんで。なかなか体力がない。
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's 1-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. The 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rays strand the pair. They're still out in front, 5-2.
なんとか耐えてますけど。
back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
この回に投げれたらいう感じちゃいますね。スタミナ。
First delivery to him on the way. Kevin Pillar is in for the second time now as he looks at the ball inside 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Count even now at 1-1. Pillar, former San Francisco Giant, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy. Opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he lays off the curveball, strike three, and that's going to be out number one. So one away here with the bases empty. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Fouled away. The wind-up and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes Margot. He can't get there as it falls in.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling this season according to plan, but he's staying committed and grind it out a nice knock.
あんまメジャーでは見ないですけど。大概誰かしらが取るんですけど。
Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
惜しい。
tries for him so far.
今のも一瞬入ったかな思ったら。
The 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right.
当たりはいいけどライトライナー。感じはいいですけどね。
Digging in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Here's the 0-1. Nope. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two.
よう見てますな。
Bouncer to the left side.
今のは甘いけど。
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox leave one, and the deficit
多分
remains
次の回変わ
5-2.
ってると思うんですけどね。
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Lau. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quads.
He got all of that ball, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
どうって書いてんの
A solo shot down the line in right. Number 35 now on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
かな思ったら切れんかったです。メジャー1年目らしいってやります。おまけに左からしかも4番やってたのか。4番がメジャーデビューしてたのか。
0-1, here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. On the move is Pilar. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
新人が4番やってるからね。
Now in the box, Manuel Margot. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Now here it comes. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Number 35, Nate Lowe.
Into the box, Nate Lowe, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
これがネイト・ローって書いてますよ。あれ今誰が打ったんですかじゃあ。また別のラウっていうんですかこれ。同じ名前が2人いますよこれ。このバッターがメジャーデビューしてる。さっきのもなんかローって書いてたんですけど。別のローですか。
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, he has some trouble with it.
ブランドン・ローってラウ読み方が違うんですね。ラウって言うんですね。今のがローでこっちがラウってやつ。同じ綴りなんですけど読み方ちゃうんです。あら電池がなくなってきた。
Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
うわー、ギリチョン入ってる。あー、お疲れ様です。今日もヤジお疲れ様です。あー、危ない。
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
やじりすぎて心が折れそうになってますね。やじりすぎというか打たれすぎてね、やり直そうかな思ったんですけど。初回からね、ボコボコボコボコ打たれとったから、なかったことにしようかな思ったんですけど。
Yanked on the ground down the line. It's through for a base hit. His second of the ball game. in there.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
やり直しようかな思ったん
To
です
the
けど。
plate now, Jose Peraza, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip.
もう速攻変えましたけどね、もう。
This is line to left.
点取れるのか、さすがにちょっとこれは朝良すぎですね。ノーバンで投げてきて、すごいですね、このレフト。
Here now is Rafael Devers, and they're runners at the corners now.
これでも1点取っとかんとね、これゼロやと嫌です
He's
ね。
set and the pitch.
うわお。
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a
うわ
good
ー、際
spot.
ど。
Outside, 2-1.
今のは際ど。
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even
ボ
now,
ール球で
2-2.
したね。
As a look, now the pitch.
と、ギリギリ。
Runners are at first and third, one away. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
際どい、際どい。
Marcus Wilson, who represents the potential tying run
微
here,
妙な
waits
とこ
on
投げ
deck.
てきますな。
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Another full count pitch home.
ボール、ボール、ボール。
Checked his swing there,
おっ
and
しゃ。
did he go? No, he did not, says the third base
なんとか
umpire. So
止まり
it's
ましたよ。
Now batting.
誘い球を。
He almost got him to commit there as we take another look at it in slow motion. He comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
振った言われそうでしたけど。
Now at the plate, Marcus Wilson, been a strikeout
ああ、
victim
ワ
twice in
ンア
this
ウト
one.
満塁。ドカンと一発打ちたいけど、この人ちょっとパワーがね、物足りん
He's
人
ready.
やから。
Here's the first offering. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's
あ、せめ
0-1.
てタイムリ
Hey,
ー
I
さ
love
せ
the
てくらいか。
aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. This is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one
誤
time,
審じゃ
when
な
the
いか。
bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the
ああ、
guy
まあ、あ
in
れ
from
は
third.
ボール
One
入れ
ball,
て
one
もらわん
strike,
と。
the count.
ああ、うまい球は来ないか。
Fastball
Ah,
called strike.
gigi jump.
1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work
犠
in
牲
the
者
upper
でも
part
いい
of the
か。
strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this
ダ
lineup
ブ
can
ル
adjust
プ
to the
レー
way
だ
he
けはなん
pitches.
とかね、最悪のダブルプレーとか。
Got him.
Ah,
And
yeah,
that's
I
the third
could.
time we've written a K next to his name in this
ああ、あ
one.
れ入っ
It's
た
been
の
a rough
か。
night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one.
なん
So
か
they've
低いよう
really
に見
figured
え
out
たんです
how
け
to
ど。
attack this guy.
じゃあ、ギリチョンにつないかな。
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's
さっ
hitless
き
in
の
his
が
two
振ってないか
at-bats
ら、
so far.
今度は入った言われましたよ。
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
よっしゃー、タイムリー、タイムリー、タイムリー。
And that'll just sneak
これは
past
あり
his
がたい。
outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way
ま
back
ず
into
は
this
ま
one.
た1点
We're
です
talking
よ。
about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Dero. Big, big, and I
ちょ
mean
うど
big
三遊
two-run
間に出
RBI
てき
single.
ましたよ。
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Ball one to start the
まあ、ゼ
at-bat.
ロじゃなくてよかったです。あれでまた入ってなかったらね、裏の回がやばいんですよね。
And a fastball in
え
there
ー、
for a
ストライ
strike. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the
際どい
mound.
とこですな。
Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1 and 2 to the Red Sox
中
catcher.
入ってる。
He's looking pretty passive
こ
here,
の
getting
審
with a
判
chance to drive it around.
外れ
He's
て
gonna
ま
have
す
to
ね
make
これ。
something happen with 2 strikes now.
どこ見てますねこれ。ボールボールボール
Trying
ボ
to
ール。
hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2.
入ってないのにストライクとか言って。はい、ボールボール。
Here's a curveball
押
blocked
し
by
出しでもいい
Zunino.
んですけど。
Runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3 and 2.
さあ、甘く来るのか、カーブで来るのか。
Ready with the payoff pitch.
はい、ファーボール。
That misses.
押し出し、押し出し。
Run will come in to score.
I know one
これ
thing,
はありがたい
he
押し
earned
出
that
し。
free pass right there. He was tempted with some really
こ
good
れは
pitches.
なんか
They
わからん
stayed
くなってき
disciplined
ましたな。
and drew the walk.
で、また今日当たってる
Herman Poche
ベニ
goes
さ
on
ん
now,
が
and this
左に
move
来た。
looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right
Force.
move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
いやー、押し出しも儲かりましたね。
Andrew Benintendi will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
ストレート、カーブ、スプリット。
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
わ
Good fastball as he gets
速
the
い。
swing and a miss. So far this year against
ボールのよう
Southpaws,
なストライ
Benintendi
クのよ
is
うな。
below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200,
これは
unfortunately.
ボール。
Matty, he struggled this season against
左はで
left-handed
も
pitching,
な
but
んか
maybe
ね、
a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him
ボ
in
ー
the
ルの
lineup.
見極めが難しい。
The set and the 1-1.
ガー
Poche
入ってん
is
す
one
か
of those guys that just seems to be at his best
John
under
Desmond.
pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
だー
Got
からん
him.
かっ
So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rays lead it 6-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
た。あとはもう中継ぎがゼロでいってもらわんと。ちょこちょこ点取ってきよるから。
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
これは、これ
On
は。
the line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. So here's Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
一塁が若干足
From
が
the
速い。
stretch, here's the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
おー。
Strike taken up in the
高めも
zone.
結構怖い。
1 for 2 in the ball game thus
な
far.
んかまた高め。大丈
Runner goes. He swings and misses. Throw down.
夫。アウト、アウト、アウト、アウト。
Perfect throw, and they
よ
got
し
him
よ
at
しよし
second.
さすが強肩。刺しましたな。うわお。見事な強肩ぶりでしたな。
Ready with the 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first.
あー、惜しい。
But this will land untouched. Bases
さっ
are
き
empty
から
here with
高
2
めばっ
men
か
out.
り言うてますけど。
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays held in check here. They still lead it 6-4.
危ないとこです。
Diego Castillo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
頼んでたやつ。
Into the box now, Bobby Dalbec. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
ダルベックさん今日ノーヒットっすか。パワーはでもあるんですよね、この人。まあでも打ってないんじゃ変えますか。53。ああ、でもこっちのパワーはあるんですね。左。78。この人にしましょうかね。猫野郎用人数スライダー、シンカー、ストレート。
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. That misses 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
めっちゃ速いです。ストレートが速い。
Fastball well outside.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up.
Swing by Holland and a ball soaring to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
なんか行くんかな思ったら捉えてましたね。入ったらもううまかった。
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
この後は強力打線が続くんでね。これはボール。シンカー投げてくる。スライダー、シンカー。
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
3-1 to him now.
さあ、ど真ん中のストレート。ハイパーボール。残念。球は速いけどなんかボールが多い。さあ、今日2安打のマルティネスさん。ドカンと一発打ちたいです。
First pitch coming, here it is. J.D. Martinez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
スライダーがめっちゃ外れてますね。さあ、来た来た。やってもうた。あちゃー。ダブルプレー。甘かったんですけどね。
Mitch Moreland remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
ここで最悪のダブルプレー。
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here's the 2-1. Swing
う
line
わ
drive.
ー
That's going to be
っと
trouble.
これはツーベース。
Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
次が、このバッターか。3番ですよね、これ。
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
ノーアウト二塁は嫌ですが、いつも通りのダブルプレー。あそこでダブルプレーは痛かったですな。
Standing in now, Austin Meadows.
やばい。
Line toward the alley in left center.
超える。
And this is into the gap for his
またもや
third
1
hit of the
点
night,
取ら
and
れ
it'll
て
be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely
ほんま
as
に
a
よう
run
打ち
will
ます
score
な。
on the play as well.
Hey, D-Roll,
3
that's a
番
big
の
RBI right there to
メドウ
stretch
ズで
this
すな。
lead to 3. Takes a lot
ちょ
of
うど
pressure
ま
off
た
your
左
pitcher
中間。
going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
さっき一発打ってるラウですね。
At the plate, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball
ラウ
1-0.
とかローとかなん
Couple
か
of
紛らわ
RBIs
しい
for
名
him
前。
already, and a chance for more here. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
ラウのが4番なんです。
A runner at second, nobody out. Inside and low, 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way
も
more
う
than
黄
this.
色になってきましたな。
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him
こ
to
のバ
chase
ッ
it
タ
for
ーだけ
strike
は投
two.
げてほしい。
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is
Wow.
recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
ま
Right
たもや
side,
打た
fair
せて。
ball down the line.
よう打ちます
In
な。
at second
ラウ
safely,
やろうね。
as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there.
また
A little
4
bit
点
more
差になってまい
Chris
りました
Mazza
ね。
comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul
時はこ
ball.
のレイズ連中もよう打つんでね。
The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
弱っ
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
決まってるやか
One
ら
out
なか
now
な
in
かアウト
Tampa
取
Bay
れてない。
7th. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margot. First pitch coming, here it is. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Mazza, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
ああ、やっと繋がりましたね。電池が切れましたね、完全に。
He strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first
ヘッ
two
ド
men
セ
he
ットの
faces
電
out of
池
the
が完全に
bullpen.
切れ
Good
ました
job
ね。
of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Nate Lowe. Strike one to start the at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has
ジャンピングアウ
it.
ト。
Throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away.
見
That is
事なジャ
pure
ンピング
magic.
スローでした。
Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
普段ようポロポロするんですけど、今日は取りましたな。
Chaz Rowe has been
あ
summoned from the
あ、じゃあま
bullpen
た
as
変え
he'll
て
do
く
so
る。
to start the eighth.
Number 52.
ここの抑えが確か誰やったのかな、なんか忘れましたけど。
Ready to
こ
begin
の
the
人
eighth.
確かなん
And
か
taking into bat next, it'll be Jose
頭が
Perosa.
ズル向け
Doesn't
の
look
人ちゃい
very
ました。
promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's fouled away.
4点差やったら抑えは出てこないんちゃいますかね。
Hit to third.
これはサードゴロ。
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting. The
So
third baseman.
coming to the plate, Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
ズル向けはヒゲやろ。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
うわ
No
ぁ、まあ、
balls and one strike.
この人もヒゲ生えてますけど。
And he misses with it 1-1. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
ボール球でしたね。
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
今日
Coming
の
to
ヒ
the
ット、
plate
あん
now,
なのボー
Marcus
ル球で
Wilson.
した
He
ね。
got called out on strikes his last time through.
バリューゴさんにしましょうか。
Alex Verdugo will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And now a pitch on the way. This is in the air out to
これは
straightaway
上がり
center.
すぎか。
Margot
More
will get there, and he
stimuli.
puts it away to retire the side. Alex Verdugo will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
じゃあこの人にしましょうか。
Darwinzon Hernandez is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
2 balls and no strikes.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hernandez, 23 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer.
ファイナルラウンドです
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And the count will be full. 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Sliding into the box, Mike Zunino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Nobody out, runner on first. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Whoa.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Nope.
And you look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A 1-1 home. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a flare hit right in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Pilar is there, 2 gone.
芯で捉えられてましたよね。あの音はやばい音です。
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Meadows. And he's got a shot at history here, but only a triple. No balls and a strike to count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays strand a pair. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Now at the plate, Kevin Pilar singled home a run in his last time up.
Number 5, Kevin Pilar.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
スライダー。
Sent on the ground out to
セカン
second.
ドゴロ。
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Red Sox.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Ball two now. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
次は誰ですか。
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. Mitch Moreland would be next. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
この審判もボール球でもストライク言いま
Last
す。
strike now for the Red Sox. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to
こ
left.
れは
But he
レ
will
フトライン
make
が
the
終
catch
了。
on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here
やら
as
れ
this
ま
ball
した
game is
な。
over.
It's always nice to take a
序盤の失点が効いてますよ
That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
8-4 tonight.
中継ぎもちょこちょこ打たれ
Their
たんですけど。
95th win tops in the division. Charlie Morton wins his 17th game of the season. Chris Sale couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew on that vast version. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theShowNation.com.
4点取れただけでもマシですけどね、これ0やったらもう最悪ですよ。そこの出だしの4点は取り返しましたけど、後半にまた4点取られとるからね、中継ぎもちょっとちょこちょこ打たれとったから、
The winning pitcher is Charlie Morton. His record now is 17.
さあ、残り9試合ですわ。あと、レイズ3連戦と、
The loss goes to Chris Sale.
ブルージェイズ3連戦行って、ファイナルがオリオールズ3連戦ですね。それでもう全部制終了。優勝できるかもしくは2位で終わるかですね。2位やったらワイルドカードにいける可能性があるんで、今んとこ勝ち星が結構あるから、ワイルドカードのあれではトップなんですよね。できたら優勝したいんですけどね。一回も優勝したことないからね。ワイルドカードはね、去年も行ったんですけど、2年連続行ったんですかね。去年はちょうどレッドソックスとワイルドカード戦ったんですよね。で、なんとか勝って、で、ヤンキース戦に行ったんですけど、ヤンキースもでも3勝したけど4敗したというね、わからんもんですよね。あと1勝で次のラウンドやったんですよ。ワイルドカードはね、一発勝負なんですよ。もう、2戦目がないんですよ、ワイルドカードって。もう勝つか負けるかで終わるんでね。負けたらその時点で終わりっていう。勝ったら次のラウンド行けるんですけども、負けるとね、もう今シーズン終了ですよ。2回3回試合ないんでね、一発勝負ですよ、ほんまの。2年前はジャイアンツでやってたんですけど、そこで負けてもうたんですよね、ロッキー。それで見事に散りましたけど。2年前は確かドジャースがね、優勝したんですよね、あれ。ここで連敗ですな。で、ヤンキースは試合がなかったって感じですな。で、残りこれ、3回連続レイズなんで。で、今負けてもうたから、結局 2.5 に広がったんでね。93勝60敗。貯金はでも33あるんですけどね。ヤンキースももう、あと1ゲーム、1試合で3位確定ですね。もう10ゲームになってるから。こっちがインディアンス、ツインズ、ホワイトソックスですな。ホワイトももう決まるでしょうね、これ。もうツインズかどっちかでしょうね。ここももつれまくりですな。で、アストロズはもう優勝しましたね。さすがアストロズ。レンジャーズ4位で終わってますね。でもこれやと、なんとか1位にはおるけど、この2チームでもしかしたら2位で終わった場合は、ワイルドカードになりますけどね。ツインズになるかどうかまだわからんすけどね。インディアンスになるかもしれない。これがまあ、入れ替わると、どっちかになるんですけど。さすが、アストロズですね。叩かれ倒したアストロズ。インディアンかツインズか、どっちが来るでしょうね。ヤンキースはもう 5.5 やから多分も 無理でしょう。わからんですけどね。まだ確定じゃないからね。もうここもでももうあと1で決まるから厳しいでしょうね。まあでも可能性があるとしては、ここのヤンキースかホワイトソックスももしかしたらワイルドに進出の可能性はない。ゼロではないですけど。とにかく勝つしかないんですよね、これも。もうこっちも決まってますね。ブレーブスも優勝決まりましたね。あら、去年世界一のナショナルズが最下位ですよ。やばいですな。フィリーズも、これ同率ですか、これ。マイアミマーリンズって確かシンさん取ってましたよね。で、こっちはまだ確定してないですね。カブスはなるか、ブルワーズか。2ゲームやから、3.5 でカーディナルスも来てるんですね。わからんすね。で、ここはもう、ハヨからドジャースが優勝しましたけど、圧勝ですよね、これ。間抜け回り。ドジャースの強さがこれやばいんですよね。あっという間に優勝しましたからね。9月の初め頃に優勝してますからね。どんだけ早いねんって言うてね。ジャイアンツがでも最下位って。ロッキーズも強いんですけどね、見事にボコボコにされてますね、これ。ダイヤモンドバックスと。2位のチームですら27ゲームってこれ、やばいですね、これ。相当強いですよ、このチーム。104勝って。さあ、ちょっとケンタッキー食いますわ。腹減ってきたんで。とにかくもう勝つしかないんでね。残り9試合。うん、9試合ですね。もうここででも、なんとかせんと多分もうあと負けてくれんの待つしかないっていうね。あとは自分らも、この辺で勝っとかんとずるずる負けとったら、優勝できないですからね。またオリオールズが来るっていうのが嫌ですね、これ。結構打つからね、オリオールズも。52勝100敗って書いてますけど。そんなしてましたっけ？ほんまや。52勝100敗。借金が48ですか。すごいですな。さあ、一旦ここでやめますわ。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。